Good evening. I am here. It is 12:40 on Monday, August 7th. Right now, Evo is still going on, so everyone's watching that. But I don't watch fighting games generally, so I'm doing more 14. And the reason I'm doing more 14 instead of what I originally planned for today is because of two reasons. One, I was originally gonna do a webcam build stream. And the thing I wanted to do, it turns out I needed another piece that I forgot, so I ordered that, and we'll do it whenever it comes. I could have... Hey, you didn't have to... Thank you. Hey. It didn't... I could have done one of the other models, but I was actually, like, tired and busy, too, so it was just, like... It's like a combination of me resting and also me just not being able to start earlier. So, I didn't. And originally I was going to do Mega Man afterwards, but I don't want to do that now because I found out that tomorrow night 14 is doing maintenance, so I won't be able to play this tomorrow night. So I'm like, well, screw it then. I'll just do it tonight instead. I'll do it tonight and do Mega Man tomorrow. The build I had planned for tonight will still happen, just not right now. I'm waiting for the other piece of it. Also, I'm gonna check my air conditioner real quick. I don't think it's blowing the air on me here. It's not. I pointed towards my bed. There we go. Cool. So I noticed that the uploads of this game are still look like ass on YouTube. So what I did for this is I lowered the resolution to the exact same resolution that I'm streaming in. So I can't really tell by the preview, but hopefully it looks a little better. And a little less artifacty and cramped. Let me see. It might also be the aspect ratio, because I think by default I was not playing it in the same aspect ratio that I would be playing normally here. But I don't know. I could be wrong. Chat overlay, not now. Double tap. I don't care. It does look a little better on my mobile screen, but I'm not sure. We'll have to see how it looks when I upload the VOD. If it still looks like ass, I might just turn it back, or I might find another way. Because honestly, I don't know how to make this look any better. It's just like, when you look at the VOD on YouTube, even at 720p, there's like a ton of artifacting and smearing, and I'm not a fan of that. It's not unwatchable, but it's definitely not as good as it could be. The low frame rates are intentional. If you see it go low frame rate, that means I'm clicked out of the window. Anyway, I didn't do much offline. I just went back to the Gold Saucer and gambled a bit. Not even really gambling. It's not gambling because they don't want to... Oh god, look, they actually squished everything closer. I don't like that. Okay, hold on. Yeah, it didn't make any of the UI elements smaller. Oh, that's not good. Okay. System configuration. Hold on. I can't. I don't like it that squished. You can't see enough of the screen. Initially it was 1600 by 900. So wait, maybe I can put this up a bit. Don't mind you, you're working on your schoolwork. That's good. Well, I'm at 1280 by 720. That's 16 by 9, right? Oh, God. Let me just hold on. Let me see here. 16 by 9 resolution. 1920 1080. That wasn't what I was playing in though. $1280 720 1600 900. That was what I was using. Okay, what about 1366 768? It's still a little cramped. Problem is it's being like compressed down into the stream. So like it does not look as good. And the bigger it is, the worse it looks. Okay. There's stuff that shows up here though. I guess I can move stuff around a bit. You know what? Who gives a shit? Let's put it back to normal. Fuck it. Works for me, that's all that matters. Let me get this back on screen properly. Just works a lot better this way. Okay. Get the chat up properly. There we go. I mean, no one really minds. It's not like anyone can't see it, and it's not like anyone's watching this for the graphical quality, let's be honest. I used to stream in 480p. Who cares? Alright, I just gotta get OBS back up here. Can I see everything? Yes, I can. Insert Italian crying. I need to watch the Pizza Tower stuff from the charity stream. Also, notice I have a title now, Deck Holder, because I bought a bunch of Triple Triad cards. I also did a lot of Chocobo racing today, just for the hell of it. Commence the company you keep Immortal Flames, level 24. Okay, so I'm gonna be dropped 10 levels. No big deal. Except, yes, slightly big deal here. Just gotta check. Okay, we're good. An adventurer? What are you doing out here? No, wait, let's find some cover first. In an ideal world, I'd be streaming in 1080p, but my computer's like, it doesn't always handle that well. I've tried it. The Immortal Flames have sent you. How do you know? How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. Also, I gave my retainer a bunch of clothing and sent. Oh, yeah, that's right. It turns out you do get 2 free retainers. Stream in 2p. 1p stream. It would just be like a blur. Oh, you're all right, sir. Our scouts reported the attack on your craft. We've come to rescue you. Shozai Mazai, yes. Glad to have you with us. I've not seen a craft of this design before. The trader Garland must have been busy. Secrets of Magitech are ours by right. They are not to be squandered upon the savages of this land. We are taking this craft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must, and bring the engineer. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes. They mean to take the ship back to the Castra Meridianum, along with your friend. Wedge, you have to help him. The fool of a Lalafell was hiding inside the tiny Bronco. Wedge, tiny Bronco. Nice looking ship, though not the best place to have taken shelter, I agree. Garland, yeah. It's the first airship we've built since the Calamity. First since Master Garland, well, since he went missing. After years of work, she was finally ready for her first test flight. And she was soaring. She really was, till those bastards blasted her out of the sky. We attack on my command. Kill them quickly and save the Lalafell if possible. Is that clear, Shozai? Show them what becomes of those who play with fire. Charge! Alright, I guess this quest would be different if you were playing as in a different Grand Company. We're under attack! To arms! Leave no survivors. Yeah, exactly what he said. Give them no quarter. Doing to kill them, I said. Oh, what the hell's that? Ow. Our asses kicked here. We got our asses kicked. Probably eat and you don't know what. I don't know. Chili. Okay. What happened? What went wrong there? It's probably not targeting the right enemy. It's a whole lot of visual diarrhea going on the screen when that stuff like that happens. Backline first. Get those ranged attackers out of there. Only have the beans? Hey, beans are good. I mean, if you like beans. I'm not a big fan of beans. But I eat the meat chili. Beans are bust. I mean, you know what? I'm not gonna... It's like... the problem I have with beans is that they're dry on the inside. They dry me out, and I don't like that. It's like when I get the chunky soup. Like the sirloin burger chunky soup, and it's all potato on the inside. It's just like, it's not that good. All the potatoes dry. At least cut it up in little chunks. Okay, there we go. Magitech Vanguard. Oh. Isn't there... Aren't I supposed to see my party members' health? Where did that go? Biggs! Wedge. Jesse. Where's Jesse? Wedge, you should have stayed on the ship. Or stayed with the ship. That was a close one. Too damn close. So how'd she look anyway? The auxiliary propeller is a dead loss, but I think we could wring enough thrust from the main propeller to get us airborne. Few minor modifications, we should be able to fly the tiny Bronco home. The Imperials will come looking for their scouts, but we can defend this position until the engineers leave. You should go, Shozai. You still have unfinished business to attend to at the Hall of Flames. You're not quite one of us yet, though anyone who'd seen you in action today would be forgiven for thinking otherwise. I, just wanted to say sorry. You know, for calling you an Imperial spy and all that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Seriously, though, if it hadn't been for you and the Immortal Flames lads there, we'd be chained up in a dungeon by now. I'm in your debt, friend. We both are. Wedge. Oh, Wedge. Thank you, we're very grateful. I have 3 titles. I actually didn't realize I had a title. And I checked it, and I was like, oh. As if you go profile, it's right here. Yeah, I got Deck Holder for getting a bunch of Triple Triad cards. I got Bug Boy for doing some Chocobo stuff. And then Gambler was one that I had already. But, Deck Holder's probably my favorite of the 3. Yeah, no. I'll be, not joining that. I mean, I guess the upside is that when I upload this to YouTube, I can see the changes in real time of quality, which is good, because I can see what maybe needs to be done here. I mean, if I streamed at 1080p, this wouldn't be a problem at all. I guess I could just teleport home. I don't know why I walked over here. So yeah, the build stream stuff will still happen, just not right now. In fact, when I get the final piece of the build that I want to do for the virtual pet, I might do it on the day that I get it instead of on a weekend day. Or I might not. I might wait till Sunday of next week. This weekend, I'm probably not going to be here Friday or Saturday again. So, I'm not sure what's going to happen. I also figured I'd stream tonight. That way, if I need a day off in the middle of the week, I could take it as well. By the way. Still in a little pain. At least it's almost gone. Welcome back, Shozai. Words of your deeds in the field have reached me not long ago. Exemplary service. Rest assured that the Garland Ironworks engineers are fine. They were able to get their vessel back in the air before Imperial reinforcements arrived. Your willingness to assist us in such short notice is to be commended. Clearly your reputation is well deserved. Now then, I believe we have some unfinished business. Shall we continue where we left off and induct you into the immortal flames? I got some black dye and some experience. Couldn't laugh, it legit hurt too. Oh. Also, worth noting, my inventory is way lighter now because, like I said, I thought you had to buy retainers. You don't. You get 2 of them for free. So I hired one, and I immediately gave her all of my items, and I gave her some old equipment that I had. Like some really, like, beginner-level stuff. And sent her on a venture to get some stuff for me. So, cool. Looking forward to seeing what comes of that, even though I didn't really equip her all that well, so... Just want to see some HUD layout. Party list, enemy list. Hotbar 1, Hotbar 2. No, we don't need the hotbars. We're doing system right now. Notice this minimap. New Game Plus guide. No, thank you. Yeah, I guess it just doesn't... I guess they weren't technically party members, that's why. They weren't party members. Personnel officer stands ready to complete your induction into the ranks. Flame Seal 300. Oh no, another currency? Oh no, how many currencies are in this game? Are you ready, Shozai? Then let us begin. Guards, take him away. Shozai Mazai, you stand poised to enter a sacred trust. The flames of Uda burn bright, casting light where there is dark, and purging evil wherever so it lurks. Excuse me. We are ever ready to meet the nation's enemies in battle, be they beastmen, Garleans, or worst. And at a word from the Flame General Raubon Aldin, we will gladly lay down our lives to maintain the peace and prosperity of Uda. To join our ranks, you must forsake all other nations. Only then you may commit yourself to the fire and be reborn as an immortal flame. Burn as one of us, Shozai Mazai, and together we shall chase the darkness from Ulda. Did one of you just glitch out there? I think you just did. Will you swear an oath to mark this occasion? What skills I have now belong to Ulda. I will follow the Flame General unto death. My sword belongs to Ulda. I don't carry a sword. My righteous flames shall ignite. I don't know. And Ulda will have need of them in the days ahead. The knowledge and experience of well-traveled adventurers are valuable assets. Very well, your resolve is plain. Shozai Mazai, I hereby confer upon you the rank of Flame Private 3rd Class. Welcome to the Immortal Flames, Private. May you fight to the last for coin and country. I don't know, man. I don't really want to fight for capitalism, but thou must, because the story dictates it. I cannot be a free agent. Can you hear me, Shozai? This is Minfilia. An officer of the Immortal Flames contacted me with news of your enlistment. My congratulations, Private Mazai. I have no doubt that you're eager to make the acquaintance of your new comrades, but I would ask that you pay a visit to your old ones first. Remember, though you are now a Flame of Ul'dah, you are no less a scion. Pray return to the Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. There are some friends here, whom I would very much like you to meet. We shall be waiting. Seems your presence is required elsewhere. Before you leave, perhaps you could find a moment to speak with Commander Swift. He is not one to see new recruits go into the field unprepared. You may now accept the My Little Chocobo Immortal Flames by speaking with Swift. This quest must be completed in order to proceed to the end of the main scenario for A Realm Reborn. This is the one I've been waiting for. Light My Fire. Flame Private 3rd Class. Oh, did I get a title? Nice, finally. You are now a member of the Grand Company. You've been assigned private. Your Grand Company rank can be confirmed at any time under the Profile tab. Got it. Grand companies pay their members not in guild, but in company seals. You can confirm any seals are in your possession of the currency in the main menu. Seals can be earned upon completing various Grand Company missions. Grand Company Quartermaster station at each Grand Company headquarters will exchange items for company seals. Company seals are only redeemable with the Grand Company that issues them. The Grand Companies of Eorzea are in constant need of supplies and provisions to maintain their daily operations. Jesus, adventurers can earn experience points and company seals by crafting or gathering the items required and delivering them. Speak to a Grand Company personnel officer, one of the many officers stationed throughout the realm to complete the delivery. Items sought change every day, Earth time. They can be confirmed by selecting timers under the duty in the main menu. Oh my god. Duty. I'm not at liberty to indulge in games, and neither are you, I should think. Let us see our duties first and discuss this anon. Swift believes you should get yourself a chocobo, and get a chocobo whistle with it, too. Private Mazai, yes? Moment of your time, if you please. You wish to carry out your duties swiftly, do you not? Well, then perhaps you should get yourself a chocobo. If you're interested, the Immortal Flames will furnish you with one. It's not a complex process, but it does require some paperwork. First, speak with the Quartermaster to obtain a Flame Chocobo issuance. You'll need to exchange company seals in order to do so. Once you've received your issuance, show it to Mimigun by the Gate of Nald. He'll be the one to furnish you with the bird. Supposed to have you begin your training in earnest. I do believe I have been keeping a close eye on you as of late. Your efforts on behalf of Ul'dah do us all proud. Yes, I understand now what the Flame General saw in you. It would be an understatement to say that the future of our Grand Company is riding on your capable shoulders. And yet it is also clear to me that you've only begun to tap into the depths of your potential. Your flames burn strong, but it may yet grow stronger. Yes, I would see you become a blazing inferno that reduces all that oppose Ul'dah into smoldering embers. It is with such hopes that I have made arrangements for you to receive training at the Wolf's Den, a proving ground established by the Eorzean Alliance for the training of the Grand Company recruits. Mayhap you are familiar with it? That look in your eye tells me you are eager to take the road. I knew I had not misjudged you. Look at that goobway sparkling. The Wolf's Den is to be found just off the shores of La Noscea. The ferry at the Morabe dry docks in Lower Noscea will grow your passage there. Oh, perfect. That's exactly where I'm going, I think. Upon your arrival, seek out Storm Captain Berkoya. Storm Captain Berkoya Loetas. Man, these Limsa Lamosa names, they're killing me. Berkoya Loetalson. I've already taken the liberty of submitting a letter of recommendation on your behalf. Oh, look. The higher rank you are, the more stuff you can buy. But it also costs more seals. Oh, God. I could buy a venture, though, to do stuff with the retainer. That's cool. Oh my god, okay. Private second, first, corporal, sergeant, chief flame sergeant, grand flame marshal, pet commissioned officer. Oh, it actually shows you what the other ones are, too. They're all the exact same. Lalelulelo. Lalelulelo. Okay. Quartermaster. Oh, wait, no. I have a bone horror, but I need to give that to my girl when she levels up. E. Flame Sergeant second class for expert delivery. So you get experience and you get a couple seals for doing it. That's cool, I guess. Really doesn't seem worth it. Your current rank is Flame Private third class. You wish to become Flame Private second class, you must fulfill the following requirements. Seals, so you need 2,000 seals. Wait, that's it? You just have to pay. You just have to pay to get in. So you just need to farm seals and not spend them to get upgraded. This game is it's too much stuff, man. Don't forget the Y. No. Which Y? Wish require. You'll need to get a flame chip from the quartermaster. Show the deed. Okay. Oh. Flame chocobo issuance 200. So. Wasn't I given them? I was given flame seals for doing this, but I guess not. You only get 16 and 8 for... Wow, that's not a lot. Had some ramen and dude, it was so good. Spicy but good. Hey, spicy ramen is great. Look at this wind-up Aerith. It's like the mobile phone graphics for that one. Okay, wait a minute. Flame Chocobo issuance, yeah. 200. Alright, I guess I have to do the other thing first. I'm an army boy, ma. Shinramyun is great. That sounds like something that Min Min would say in ARMS. I've never streamed ARMS, have I? That game, there was never anything to do, and there was never any events in that game after I'd gotten my capture card. I've never heard of Shinramyun before. Let's see if I have this right. You're an adventurer who's a scion and a flame? Golly, how do you keep track of everything? Must be fun pairing up with lots of different people, though. Me? I'm always with Papa Limo. Come to think of it, why am I always with Papa Limo? Following the calamity, each nation's forces, armed forces, underwent large-scale restructuring centered upon its grand company. In Gridania, the Order of the Twin Adder absorbed both the Wood Whalers and the God's Quiver, while the Laminsons enacted a complete merger of the Maelstrom and the Knights of the Barracuda. Ulda's the odd nation out, having made no notable changes to its armed forces. As before, and in the spirit of the Sultanate, each entity retains a certain degree of independence. Welcome back, Shozai. Lady Minfilia awaits you within. Okay, well that gets me enough seals to the thing. Welcome back. It seems you wasted no time putting your skills to work. How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer called to regale me with the tale of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palpable. We Scions are truly fortunate to have you with us, Josai. Now, when we last spoke, I said that wanted you to meet some friends, did I not? Well, I neglected to mention that you've already met. Tataru, please show them in. This way, sirs. Oh, it's them again. Thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives. But I don't think we've been properly introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs. And I'm... Gods, man, spit it out, will you? Wedge, at your service. I'm pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Their friend Jesse will be joining us shortly. Recommended. Beef broth spicy version is just amazing. What the hell? Link me to it, because I've never seen it before. Or if I have, I've never tried it. Magitech-driven contraptions such as airships grow ever more vital to the city-states of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it was judged that we Scions should serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this we needed the knowledge of experts, and so we requested the assistance of Garland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us 2 of their finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. Like every soul here, I love Eorzea, and I count myself blessed to have been given this chance to stand with you all and fight for the future of the realm. Never have I known such fulfillment, such happiness. Beef broth spicy. We're going to Gridania next. She wants us to investigate the sylphs.
Now, having set aside the formalities, we have a favor to ask of you. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder.
Adder.
Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Wow, that is not what I imagined your voice would be like.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like Gisselcreens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
Not how I imagined she sounded, too.
Though technically a beast tribe, sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained, until such time as we know. It would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Cheaper in-store than Amazon, but you knew
Which
that, yeah.
leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
In that regard, they
Oh, that's
are
like you have to cook
hardly
it, okay.
alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda, who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
In short, it is essential that we approach the sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo. Winning the sylphs' favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us?
Nah.
I am grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. a veritable babe in the woods. Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
Yeah, I never finished the Gardettos. I'm actually finishing them now. There's like a couple handfuls left. So I've been just taking a mouthful when I can. I'm trying not to put it on my hands because it gets your hands messy. They were good. Thank you very much for them. My mom was like, oh, I can't find them. It doesn't come up at ShopRite. I'm like, oh, you're not going to find them in ShopRite. Apparently they're very hard to find. We had a couple handfuls left that I just never ate because I didn't want to get it on my hands, so I'm eating them now. I'm just pouring it directly into my mouth. More likely to find it at Walmart. Oh, it's just there, too. I should have looked. I went to Walmart to get stuff, and they had nothing that I wanted. They had, like, nothing I needed. I went to get shoes, sandals, and shorts. And they had no shorts in the right size for me and style. And they had, like, no sandals. They had, like, $30 sandal flip-flops with the Yankees logo on it. And I'm like, I don't want those. I like the Yankees, but I'm not paying $30 for a cheap pair of sandals. So I came home and I went and I bought a nice pair of Izod memory foam sandals for like $20. And I also got a new pair of shorts. So all is well. I managed to get the shoes while I was there, which is nice because I needed a new pair after a very long time of not being able to, well, just not having another pair because. The last time I got a new pair of shoes was like 2019. It was either that or like the end of 2020, but I've been wearing them for a long time because, you know, I don't really leave the house a ton anymore. Well, it's kind of evened out now, but since I'm still working from home, I'm not commuting to my job every day, so my shoes are not wearing out nearly as quickly as they would literally the years beforehand. Grant this deed to the Immortal Flames Company stables to receive your own chocobo. There we go. It's a one-time purchase. Dark matter. I guess we'll use that later. Show the deed to the minigun at the stables. Okay. Minigun. Want a bird issued, you say? Then only to see your flame chocobo issuance. They got the noodles. Ooh, nice. You're a little far away there, buddy. Yes, everything appears to be in order. A moment, please. I'll be right back with your chocobo. Someone on Etsy is selling a 3D print of that mask, but it's like, it's just the design. It's not the actual mask, and I'm like, ah, that's kind of disappointing. I would pay for that, for a mask like that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Now then, to make it official, you'll want to give your noble steed a name. Iqued. Hique. Here he is. The fellow must have been in high spirits the past few bells. He must have sensed his master was coming. And then to make it official, you want to give your noble steed a name. Oh. What? Name your well, Shozai Mazai. I'm Zai. But that wouldn't be read like that. Name it fried chicken. No, I'm gonna keep it with the naming. Except it doesn't really... I was thinking, like, because I'm Shozai Mazai, and the bird is me, so I'm Zai. I am Z-A-I, but no one would read it that way. Oh, it can only be alphabetic characters. Or maybe not. Oh, okay, there we go. I dare say he likes his name. He's your very own chocobo whistle. Simply blow into it, and your feathered friend will come bounding to your side. But do forgive him if he doesn't respond when we're summoned in crowded city areas or monster-infested lairs. Chocobo are stout-hearted creatures, but they have their limits. And lastly, I present to you with your chocobo's rider's license, as is required by law. And that includes all formalities. I wish you and your chocobo long years of fulfilling companionship. Chirp. My little chocobo. You can use a chocobo whistle to acquire the action of summon your personal chocobo. Unlike rental chocobos, there's no time limit regulating how long you may remain on chocoback. Remember, however, that there are areas such as highly populated cities and narrow dungeons that your chocobo refuses to enter. The action of summon your chocobo can be set to your hotbar and is located within the mount guide, blah blah blah. Chocobo armor or barding can be equipped via the companion interface situated in the character section of the main menu. Okay. You can now summon the chocobo company chocobo mount. Okay, you want to see my personal bunny girl? It's terrible, but I was like, haha, bunny girl, and she waits on me. So yeah, I got a retainer. I'm going to be giving her a couple items here. Or just an item. Here's my Mochi Mochi, my Viera retainer. You do know I was in the middle of something, yes? Oh, right, she's on an adventure for me, that's why. Not finished until noon tomorrow. Entrust items. So yeah, she's holding all of the items that I didn't want to bother with in my inventory. I accidentally bought two. I bought an extra ability in the gold sauce that I don't need. Wish there was a way to, like, sort. I think there might be. Yeah. There we go. Does it go puff puff? No. That's a duplicate card. That I need to sell at the gold saucer. You can't do anything with duplicates if you already have one. The only items I have on hand are like food items and potions. Any like materials that I need, because I'm not doing any Disciple of Land stuff right now or making any armors. So there's really no need for me to have all that fluff in my inventory. I can also get a second retainer if I really want to. Really use a nap. Hello? Oh. So I've been told that the chocobo is also technically a retainer. It also can hold items for you. But I think that also means I could finally summon the other mounts I have now, too. Yep. So this is the one of the ones I got for getting the special edition of A Realm Reborn. Mounted. Okay. And here's the other one, the one I'm going to be using way more often. Never mind. You had to dismiss the first one. Yes! Oh, it's even got the theme from 4. It's so good. Chonky. Chonky! Big chonker. It's funny because what's his name in Chocobo Racing has that too, where the thing is dangling in front of him to make him move forward. What's the other one? It's a coil. It's like a leopard. Huh. Oh, okay. I think if you click on that, it just unsummons it. Yeah, alright. Nope, not minions. Minions are, the little ones. I forgot I had the little... Yeah, I actually have a coil kitten. Coil cat that mind blasts you, yeah. Bro, I thought that was some sort of centipede or silverfish thing. I forgot I had the little minion one. I really need to make more space in the hotbar here. Oh, okay, you can only change the first one at will. Here, this will be the fun hotbar where we put some fun shit. Hey, Lai. Kitty. How, no. Is there a button to quick... I mean, there's definitely, obviously, there's going to be. Hotbar. Slot 1, slot 2. Okay, no, I'm not asking about that. How do you switch hotbars quickly? Duty actions. Oh, cycle through hotbars up and down. Oh, I don't have anything set to those. I have to wonder. Numb. Zoom in, previous page, zoom in, next page. Those buttons aren't really that close. I don't know why I have transpose on there twice. Don't need it there. Maybe I'll just... On Chocoback, a Chocobo icon will appear in the status effect bar. You can dismount anytime by right-clicking this action or re-clicking the action used to mount your steed. Use the Chocobo whistle doesn't... Okay, so we gotta go Gridania for that. And we gotta go Lanoscea for that. Wolf's Den Pier. That's pricey. Yeah, that's a little less pricey, though. Only played the OG theme. I mean, this game has a lot of remixes. It's its thing. I think my favorite is the Hall of the Novice, playing a remix of the FF2 battle theme, which you've heard. It's played in the main story before too. When I was fighting the bandits right before I pass out that one time. Lord, I hate this map for this area in particular. It's always a pain to look at. That's where we are right now. Fisherman's Guild. That's the quickest way to get out of here. Oh. Is one of my favorite characters. The Kikurin in the fancy clothes. Wait a minute. Shit. Okay, I hate navigating this area. That's a guild over there. It's the Rogues Guild. You know what? Fuck it. I shouldn't be stingy with the gil. Really shouldn't. It's just gonna waste everyone's time, including my own. Don't recall seeing your ugly mug around here before. You say that Swift sent you. He said he was sending a new wolf to the den. I'm like the run to the litter if you ask me. You barely have fangs for the honing, but I guess I'm feeling goddamn generous, so I'll throw you a bone. Start yourself off with a crystalline conflict. Them training bouts are made for special for feckless adventuring types. Can't tell sound strategy from a horse's arse. Still reckon it won't be midday before you run home with your tail between your legs crying for your mum. But you can have a word with Lieutenant Gungi Zalungi if you insist on giving it a go. You'll find him outside, assuming you can work up the nerve. And stand up straight, maggot. This ain't no place for the weak of spine. Dismissed. Well, that got me some licenses. PvP unlocked. Crystalline Conflict unlocked. You've unlocked Crystalline Conflict. The Grand Company's orders establishes a new tactical exercise to strengthen their individual strategic capacity. I'll move to other adventurers just like you in a match of wits to claim victory. Okay. Dungeon or trial will be unlocked. No, we're not doing... Ain't what we're here for. Softnox comes to Wolf Place, learns that Uplanders have many heart thumps for fighty play. Softnox sees chance for busy deal, offer Gobby Hand level lending for Uplanders to have better fighty play. Crunch bone and smash steel munchly. Now new fighty play is born, name of Rival Wings. Machina of Gobmake help Uplanders make much mayhem together. If Uplander wishes to fill brain case with knowings of Rival Wings, Softnox happy to give many tongue flaps. What's happening here? Duty Finder. Okay, Rival Rings unlocked. We granted access to Astragalos, the old Charlian testing site situated in the Dravinian hinterlands. Here you may take part in Rival Wings, a large-scale wargame incorporating powerful goblin-made machina. Adventurers are divided into 2 teams, Falcons and Ravens, each side setting up to destroy the core located in the opponent's base. If you're interested in learning more... Oh, God. So, Rival Wings, and what else did I unlock? Crystalline Conflict. Oh, there's Gungi Zalungi. You look to be spoiling for a fight, newcomer. Not that I blame you, most everyone the captain sends my way is. You do well to vent some of that pent-up rage in a match or 3 of Crystalline Conflict. It's the latest, greatest, and most exciting tactical training you'll find at the side of the front lines. You may think me biased, but given that I'm the one who came up with the rules, but nothing could be further from the truth. We received countless calls to add more strategic elements to our training skirmishes, you see, and I simply put the entirety of my considerable skill toward answering them. Crystalline Conflict matches challenge you to maintain control over an all-important freight, which must transport safely to a designated location amid the heat of battle. We designed special arenas replete with magic mechanisms to keep you on your toes. If that piques your interest, my first recommendation is that you learn the rules in their entirety, lest you be pulverized the moment you step onto the field. But fear not, I'm more than happy to discuss them anytime. We get another cutscene. Oh, it's a song from Final Fantasy IX. It's the hunting theme from FF9. Crystalline Conflict is to take part in small-scale 5x5 tactical skirmishes. Be accessed via the PvP section of the Duty Finder. Tactical confrontation between teams Astra and Umbra. Maximum of 10 players may participate. can be entered in the duty finder to register. Participants must use a job of level 30 or above and may not be part of a pre-formed party. Standard match lasts 5 minutes. In the event that neither team claims victory, the match will go into overtime. Ranked, custom, casual, oh my god. There's like 18, like 20 different types of games in this game that have ranked matches. Oh, what's that? You're good at triple triad? Okay, well here are the Chocobo races, a tactical 5-5 team, the Grand Company battles. This game is a completionist nightmare. Player rate 1 is 6 tiers: bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, or crystal. Players ranked in or below platinum will never drop to a lower tier during that season. However, it's possible to drop to a lower tier from diamond or crystal. Sub tiers, and there's seasons too, so this isn't even permanent. Yeah, it will be lowered. The amount will vary between seasons. One team must move the tactical crystal from the center of the field to the goal point. If either team accomplishes this, victory rewarded the team the greatest progress. Okay, so it's tower control from Splatoon. Indicates the maximum progress. Yeah, this is literally tower control from Splatoon. Okay. Only it's 5v5 instead of 4v4. Yep, they even got the checkpoints. You got it. Wait. Yep. Tactical crystal's progress will be halted temporarily. This is literally Splatoon. This is literally the exact same rules as tower control in Splatoon. Messing kits cannot be claimed by HP 100. Once a kit, okay. Sprint zones. Entering the sprint zone for swift sprint. Rapidly transport you to a specific location on the field. Okay. Cool. Oh god, there's even like multiple arenas. Turn the tricks and traps of this far eastern labyrinth to your advantage if you can. What surprises lurk within its glamour-woven walls. Standing upon a trick floor too long will trigger a tatami twist, launching the unwitting loiterer into the air and inflicting damage. If your guard's active, it will be depleted by the effort of staying upright. Players who approach these false gates will find themselves teleported instantly to another door, far away from the expected trajectory. Trick doors only operate in one direction, so attempting to return the way you came will prove fruitless. Players may discover that passage is denied entirely whilst executing certain actions. Pneumatic parades. Clockwork Yojimbo. Oh, I saw one of those on the Gold Saucer. Who was slicing bamboo. So, like, if you run out of health, are you just out, or are you, like, out temporarily? No, it doesn't matter, because we're not doing it. I'm not doing that right now. There's time for PvP later if I really want to do it, but right now, I think I'm good with moving on here. My feisty little chocobo, what? Black Shroud. Okay, we gotta go to Gridania. Blep, hey Ollie, how you doing? All right. Yeah, that's a little pricey. We'll whoop to New Gridania and then make our way down from there. See that little shoe bill next to me? Doing good? Nice. Glad to hear it. Only save a whole lot of money. Yeah. I do technically save money by doing this, but wait a minute. Isn't there something else I gotta do here first? Yeah. Let's get that before we do anything else. I keep holding shift like that makes you run. Oh. I'm still very VR chat-brained. You know, far too little of the sylphs to lay any worthwhile plans. We must call upon the Scions once more if we are to... Ah, beg pardon. 'Tis a terrible habit of mine to think out loud. Tell me, what brings you to the Adder's Nest? Hail, adventurer. I bid you welcome to the Adder's Nest. Do you seek to entwine your destiny with the Twin Adder? Morning, Commander. Sorry to disappoint you, but other business brings us here today. Ida and Papalimo, always a pleasure to see the two of you. My men tell me you quest in the name of the Scions as of late. Quite so, Commander. A little bird told us that the Twin Adder was in need of our adventuring prowess. Ah, your little bird sings true. No doubt you've heard that we've been investigating the Sylphs, that curious beast tribe that calls the depths of the Twelveswood home. The Sylphs are, for the most part, a peaceful bunch, much to the delight of the Elder Seedseer, who has no desire to see her people embroiled in yet another fruitless war. The Twin Adders of the same mind, and 'tis precisely for that reason that the Sylphs' relation to the Primal Ramu has raised a flag of warning amongst our ranks. Friendly as they may appear, beastmen will be beastmen. Should there be even a sliver of a chance that the summoning of the Primal might disturb the balance between Gridania and the Sylphic tribes, is a possibility we cannot ignore. Better safe to be safe than sorry, indeed. Do we strike at Rama or lead the Sylphs to their own ways? That is the question, yet I find myself lacking ample knowledge to arrive at an answer. Opinions abound within Gridania, but to only listen to one's own is among the greatest mistakes a commander can make. I would hear from the other side, the Sylphs themselves, and seek an impartial party to serve as my liaison. That's where you Scions come in. It's raining again. The Sylphs of the Little Solace remain untempered, and have held many a productive dialogue with our people. I would hear their candid thoughts on their tempered brethren. That said, I urge you to exercise due caution. Sylphic tradition and etiquette bear little resemblance to our own. It would not do to have any cross-cultural faux pas get in the way of a productive parley. En route to Little Solace, you will come upon the Hawthorne Hut. Our officer stationed there can enlighten us as to how to win the Sylph's favor. May your expedition be a worthwhile one. A friendly palaver with the Sylphs? This should be a pleasant enough diversion. The Hawthorne Hut, was it? Why, I believe the ferry departing from the West Shore Pier to take us straight there. A friendly palaver indeed. I hope this will be as straightforward as you say, Papalimo. They didn't fade away. Gladly accept your challenge, and though this may be but a game, know that I am no less honored for the chance to test myself against you. Ascension. Okay, I forget how that works. Cards rank increase in proportion to the number of cards of the same type already played. He had an ace! Ah. Oh, I'm left in a very bad position here. Oh, that's very bad. Oh, I see. If they have a plus, you can't get that. Alright. Not good. Stop pulling out these, That's a 10 now on each side. Okay. So I'm not gonna get anything from any of these cards. can. He's gonna claim that card no matter what I do, but then he'll claim whatever card I put here. Let's put Leon J there. Yeah. Still win. Oh wait, no, it's a draw. What? Oh, because I went first. You need 6 if you go first. That won't work because it's only going to draw on that one. Okay. Huh. I think I'm fucked no matter what I do here. Stop making me go first. Oh, he already played the one with the ace on the right. Fuck. Ah. Stop making me go first, damn it. Boxed in that way. Fuck! Impossible to win. I might need a different deck for this. Eat the fattest dick. Come on. Oh. I'm gonna beat him. Gonna fucking beat him. Don't worry. His day is coming. Ah! We recommend maybe a couple other cards instead. That might be okay, I'm not sure. Seven, 3 and 3. I don't know. I don't know. Century Rule kind of blows. Kind of really blows. I don't like this. I don't like how easy he's wiping the floor with me. I have even less cards. Just need to get him off guard. I need him. He's got to go first. Okay. Lock that one in. He'll probably take my top one. Nope, he chose not to. I don't have anything that could get 10 or 11. That's only 2. So if I block this, let's stop him from taking anything else. But I'm still only gonna have 4 cards, so it doesn't fucking matter. Oh, and he took that anyway, because he had +3. This is so dumb. This Ascension Rule sucks. You can't tell what... There's no benefit to having lower leveled cards for this at all. So I can't get that no matter what I do. Capture the cards, that's out of the question now. 8. If only this was ranked up 1. Still somehow 1. Okay. Alright, I see what we're doing here. This is it. This is spite now. This is pure spite running my engine here. put any of these here, because then you could probably overtake it very easily. Oh! Oh wait, I got it. Oh, because I had 3. Well, there we go. I got lucky. That Ascension rule is terrible. Taking the black. That's back in Thanalan. Why am I doing that? Okay. Okay, so I gotta go up to New Gridania for that. Old Gridania sucks. Go to... Wait, no. Now I'm in... Oh! Never mind. It's Old Gridania is the one at the top. New Gridania is the one at the bottom. I was looking at the arrow to the next area and got confused. Because let me tell you, this game, confusing. It's very confusing. It's great, but it's confusing. I'm not going to pretend like this game is beginner-friendly. You have to know what you're doing here. Also, I'm in a mood. I don't want to go back to work tomorrow after taking Friday off. Just having that 3-day weekend was so nice. Made me realize how much I just don't want to be at that job ever. The ferry dock to the base of this hill will carry you across the lake to the East Shroud. Once you're ashore, head due east and you should find the Hawthorne Hut without much trouble. Imagine just sitting there in the rain fishing. Though they say there's better fish in the rain. Because they come to the surface. Wait, where are we going? East Shroud. That's neither of these. I guess that's Sweet Bloom Pier. Yeah. Happen to be heading across the lake to Sweet Bloom Pier in the East Shroud. Back is itchy. The ferry schedule. Hell yeah, it's been a long time coming, but this is what it was all for. Big Choco ass. Oh, they're probably in the building. Whoops. Indeed, I am Ameline of the Twin Adder. I understand you're here to learn the Sylphs, yes? For all their whimsy, they are a wary lot, particularly since the Empire has come to the Shroud. Earn their trust, however, and they're as friendly as any folk. They have their quirks, but so do we all, no? Would you know more, you do well to speak to the master of this hut, Rolf. He's forgotten more about Sylphs than I'll ever know. Want to learn a thing or two about the Sylphs, have you? Tell you one thing, they're peculiar folk. How peculiar, you ask? Well, just let me tell you. Beg pardon, friend. My memory's just not what it used to be. I've seen much and more in my adventuring days, and it's all cluttering in my noggin now. Though I've shared my stories with those around the hut before. You might have more luck with them. The Sylphs? Yes, Father's told me his stories plenty of times. What I've always found most captivating is how their concept of etiquette is almost completely alien to our own. You'd best not underestimate them on account of their childlike looks, lest your face end up a mess of glyphs, squiggles, and chocobo scratches. The Sylphs? Inveterate tricksters and troublemakers, that's what they are. One day they're drawing horrible faces on our masks, the next they're sending our young sentries falling to the bottom of a ravine. Tell them to stop and they just laugh at you. Rolf claims they harbor no ill will, but I dare say such pranks are no laughing matter. Quickest way to quiver a woman's heart might be through their stomach, but even I don't think trying to foist your foodstuffs on a Sylph. They sustain themselves simply by bathing in the sun, or so Rolf once told me. Oh, of course, hearing your stories, well, my stories, has brought back memories flooding to me. I feel like dancing. Yes, nothing brings people quite together like a little toe tapping. What are you doing, man? A Sylph told me long ago that dancing is a time-honored greeting among their kind. You do well to remember this. It may just help win the favor of our forest friends. What kind of dancing? Because I got multiple kinds here. It's all caps. Got regular dancing. I got a harvest dance. And I have the ballroom dance. I think I messed up the access. You have to start all over. Oh no. What is it? A sheet? Like a spreadsheet? Like the other time? Lay traps in the bramble patch. Database stuff. Oh. Still here, eh? Great. There's one more thing you should know about the Sylphs. They don't take kindly to guests who show up empty-handed. To earn their trust, you do well to bring along, right, what was it again? My wife Rose and I were just speaking the matter not days ago. Forgive me, my friend. Just speak to Rose at the comb. Her membership proved more reliable than my own. Can I summon a mountain here? Yes, I can. Pipe down, I'm watching the comb. Yeah, I almost killed myself doing that. Oh! Like honeycomb, they're beekeepers. Ah, makes sense now. Pipe down, I'm harvesting the comb. Peace offering for the sylphs. Well, if any were anyone else, I'd recommend a jar of honey. But I fear that wouldn't get you past their front doorstep, no. Their tastes run a little more to the unusual. Are you perchance familiar with milk root? We call the root of the most fiendish seed skin, the ochu. When chewed, it exudes a cloudy liquid that's said to induce curious visions in the imbiber. You'd not catch me dead trying this stuff, but the sylphs seem to enjoy it to no end. Not seen an ochu around the comb in quite some time, but I did encounter a suspicious clump of grass the other day. Were you to stimulate it somehow, with some of this amber syrup, for example, you might be surprised at what comes out. Good luck. Use amber syrup on the curious tussock. It's like the ochu. So drugs, yeah, kinda. Nutrient-rich alchemic compound used to quicken seed cane growth. Game's still doing that. Putting me in those quests where you just like go kill one enemy and then go talk to someone. Apparently, after a Realm Reborn, that gets a lot less common. I'll have to go talk to Rolf. Okay. Wish I could just summon it and admire it. Ah, you're back. Was my wife able to direct you to a suitable offering? Milk root. Milk root, but of course, those sylphs quaff that cloudy stuff as quickly as I do a flagon of mead. That's just about the same as well. Give it a Twinkie. Any road and gifted milk root will have the sylphs calling you friend and brother the moment they lay eyes on it. Let me wrap that up for you. I'm starting to feel a bit woozy. Taking the liberty of wrapping your milk root well and good. This should keep it nice and fresh, not to meant to spare you from that god's awful stench. The sylphs love this stuff, but me, rather bury my nose in chocobo dung. Dare say that even rivals the breath of the Morble that put an end to my adventuring days. Alright, Morble is a smaller version of the Marlboro, I think. Or it's just what they call the Marlboros. But I can tell you that story another time. You've been more important matters to attend to today, yes? Sylphs are an eccentric bunch, but I've shared their company enough to know they're kind at heart. They'll not shun one whose intentions are true. May your parley be fruitful, my friend, and do stop by on your return. There's a flagon of full flower mead with your name on it if you'd regale me with your adventuring tales. Before I forget, don't go traipsing off just yet. I'm Elaine here, would like a word with you. Travel in safety, friend, and do pass along my regards to the winged ones. Hello? Okay. My keyboard and mouse just both shut off and then turned back on immediately. That's really I hate how... Man, I don't know. This computer's supposed to be future-proofed. And it's pissing the bed because I have a USB hub plugged into it. That's not good. I'm not even using a ton of the connections on it. I'm using like 3 of them. So I'm extending the amount of USBs in this computer by 2. Don't update it to Windows 11? No, absolutely not. I'm never updating this to Windows 11. But both the keyboard and the mouse just went out, and I think they're plugged into the... I don't know where they're plugged in. Maybe it was the USB hub. Maybe the hub had like a power blip or something. I don't know, it's not like the other times where it just stops working entirely when I have the webcam on. Even though we only have like 2 years worth of updates, but still, yeah. It's good to see your knowledge of Sylphic culture has matured. I see no reason to delay your mission any further. Upon your arrival at Little Solace, seek out the young Sylph by the name of Kumoxio. He has served as an intermediary between our peoples on many an occasion, and the close ear of his tribe's elder. I see that Hawthorne has furnished you with some amount of that malodorous root the Sylphs so adore. I have something of far greater import for you to deliver, a missive from the Elder Seedseer herself. To summarize the letter's contents in brief, it vouches on the integrity of our envoy, that would be you, and restates the Gridania's desire to maintain a harmonious relationship with our long-standing friends of the forest. The war with the Ixal has taken a toll on our resources. We can ill afford to get mired in another conflict. I need not impress upon you any further the importance of this mission. May the 12 see you return with good tidings. Give you your traps. Gladiator, yeah, no. Disciple of War, no. It's like they never offer you stuff for Disciples of Magic. It's so weird. Like, no point, then. Sells for 9 gil, sells for 9 gil, sells for 9 gil. I might as well just get the, bronze stuff, unless I want to level up a Disciple of War. In which case, I could probably get better equipment by the time I level it up. Oh, wait, actually... I get that no matter what. Oh, wait, no, I don't. Or do I? Yeah, I do. I don't know what that dot means. Scour the roof for signs of a visitor. But yeah, so I'm a little worried about the future build streams I want to do, because the webcam seems to constantly overload OBS, and that's not good. And then it had that issue before where it almost crashed the entire computer. It, like, soft crashed it. And that's very upsetting. This computer shouldn't be overloaded just because it has a couple extra things plugged in. It's not like I'm running a ton of stuff that would, like, blow out its resources. Also, judged from a Lalaphone child, this cane appears more suited for a sylph than a man. This small cane to Delexia. Okay, cool, so that's gonna take me there anyway. giant gnat. That makes me think of the episode of Aqua Teen. Where Carl gets the giant shirts. Only they say gnats on it instead. I didn't know the gnats were a team. Gnats. What are you talking about? What brings the Walking One to the abode of these ones? Walking One brings Cain, who's looking under every leaf and flower for Cain. This one's heart is full of joy. Walking One is kind, like Seed-Seeing One. This one likes kind ones. This one will befriend the kind one. Kind one has this one's word. Nope. Not as good. Not as good. They really don't like Disciples of Magic. You should do your class quest. I didn't think I could yet. Sylph Stronghold. Well, that's a bit telling. Oh, taking the black is the quest. Okay. That's why. I hadn't gotten far enough. I literally just unlocked that. Alright, let me finish First Contact since I'm literally right here, and then I'll head back and do it. I have been waiting for that, yes. I didn't realize that was referring to the Black Mage. Thank you, Diamond Guy. I appreciate that. Walking One is not familiar to this one. This one does not touch strange walking ones. Strange dancing ones might be a different story, but this one expects no such thing. Walking One should go home and leave this one be. Check this out. You never seen a dance like this before. Walking One is foolish. Nope, never mind, you gotta do regular dance. Alright. Fight my snackies. This one would welcome the Walking One who moves like these ones. If Walking One would talk to this one won't answer. This one is a busy one, so Walking One should speak with quick tongue. Walking One would bring a gift to this one. Walking is most kind. Walking One brings Milkroot. Milkroot fills this one with joy. Class quest only requires level 30 and MSQ. You finished a few before this one you're on, so you should be able to. Yeah. I saw it pop up. I just didn't want to do it while I was still over here. This one gives thanks. Gives many, many thanks. I don't want to have to travel all the way back and forth, but again, I feel like the teleportation costs in this game don't really eat up your gil that quickly. Walking One carries message for Elder One. This one will deliver a message to the Elder One. Walking One should not worry. Hello there, we're envoys from Gridania, and we're here to treat with your people. We're here to treaty. Yeah. Aye, we come to pay our respects to your elder, and to learn more about your Lord Ramu. Who are these ones? These Walking Ones come from Gridania? I'm just curious you get playing Gil for teleportation, so once you get through the first few dozen quests, you shouldn't have any issues, yeah. I mean, honestly, it seems like Gil for, like, equipment and such is kind of pointless, because you're going to out-level that equipment that you could buy very quickly. Even when you're in the Gold Saucer, the few places that take Gil, it's all like level 1 Chocobo stuff, and if you want the good stuff, you need MGP. I imagine the reason to save a lot of Gil is to eventually get, like, a plot of land to live on. Walking One became a dancing one and brought Milkroot, but Walking One tricks this one. This one does not like tricks. This one will speak no more. Elder One is busy. Walking One should go home. Go home, you say? But the Sylphs of Little Solace have always welcomed Gridanian envoys with open wings. The letter carried by Shozai here is an oath of peace penned by the Elder Seedseer herself. Still you would refuse us? This one's reasons are of no business of Walking One's. Elder One has no words for Gridania. Walking Ones waste everyone's time. Well, I never. Turned away at the gates. Whatever did we do to deserve such a rude welcome? Was Shozai's jig insufficiently jiggy? I'm as baffled as you, but something tells me recent events have our... Whoa! But something tells me recent events have our erstwhile fluttery friends feeling uncommonly wary. It would seem we've no choice but to ask around and see how we might earn their trust. Weak, effective up to most targets on level 20. This only lasts 1 second. These last, according to this. Why does silencing potion only work for a single second? Just take that, doesn't matter. You don't need to buy any equipment for a long while. I'll give you lots of gear for quests, and the gear you should buy takes different currency. Yeah, exactly. I honestly feel like at this point in the game, like, the guild that I have is just sitting there. Like, I'm not really spending it all that much. Even repairing and mending stuff takes, like, pennies. Like, right now I don't have anything to repair. Is there a crystal here? Nah, but there, I mean, there is... No, wrong map. I mean, there's one right there, so that's no big deal. Say, Shozai, are you in the mood for dancing? That's right, dancing! You went through all the trouble to learn the Sylph's traditional greeting, but you've hardly greeted any of them. If I were a Sylph, I'd be beside myself with delight to see an adventurer expressing an interest in my culture. Me? Of course I'd be happy to join. Ow! Oh, these bloody leg cramps of mine are acting up again. Thanks, Ida. Ida, my balls. Okay. By virtue of the crystal trade, the Sylphs have maintained friendly terms with most every race in Eorzea. Last, the appearance of Rama has been a storm cloud over relations. Peace is to be secured. We must open dialogue with the Sylphs before they have a chance to summon their god again. I heard that. Stuff my face while I'm doing this. Someone's ruining the moment back there. The walking one knows Jolly Dance. Jolly Dance fills this one with good cheer. Let these two be friends. Sorry, Amexia is eating. Walking one would be friend with these ones? This one's overjoyed, but this one's keeping the ways of weaving a secret. Even if a walking one learned the secret, walking one could not weave in the same way. Oh, I've already earned her trust. I literally just gave you your cane, and you're gonna treat me like that? Ah, Walking One is a friend to these ones, friendly like the gracious elder of the Forest City, knows how to dance into these hearts. Into one's hearts. Shozai, would you like to hear the good news or the better news? The good news is all the dancing you've brought has... the good news is all your lovely dancing has brought smiles and high spirits to all of Little Solace. The better news, why I've thoroughly recovered from those accursed leg cramps. Onward to our next adventure. You know, I haven't really hit the buttons on this thing in a while.
Me? Gungaga.
The stream has just been very, like, not sound effect worthy lately. Shozai, as an adventurer, you're no stranger to helping distressed folk, I wager. Tales of good deeds are quick to spread. The adventurer who comes to the aid of the local populace can go from stranger to hero overnight. No doubt you see what I'm getting at. The Sylphs who make their home in Little Solace do so by having been driven from their woodland home. Surely they have their fair share of troubles. Seek out troubled Sylph and see what might be done to ease their worries. A sound plan, would you not say? That said, Sylphs are not known to share their worries with outsiders. You'd be better off inquiring with the hero Imedia, or of the Gradanians who reside here. She is most likely to be privy of the Sylph's troubles. Walking one still doesn't like walking. Walking is missing. If one has an itchy spot in the back, one should poke it. Poke Loxio, okay. Walking one fell into trap. Touching this one turns walking one's skin into moss. Teehee, mossy skin turns greener and greener. Mossy one should examine self to see how silly mossy one has become. Don't look that mossy. Oh, do I have to... How do I... Hold on. Examine self. Examine self. Okay. Clearly I don't know how that works. Examine... Oh, there's no space. I thought it was examine and then a target. Because I know you could commit certain emotes on people. Boy, it's not gonna work if I'm not targeting her, am I? No, it's not. At the end of the day, it still follows MMORPG rules. Walking one is silly. There's no curse, silly one. This one's silly, tricked silly one good, yes? This one is smart. Silly one should congratulate this one for being so smart. Yeah, sure. Oh, it actually just said that in the thing, too, and I wasn't paying attention. Congratulates. That's right, silly one. This one's very, very smart one. Silly one is smart to know this. Silly one makes this one laugh. This one likes to laugh. Maybe silly one's not so bad after all. Okay, cool. Let me grab these because this might be better than the ones I have. Oh, it's only the same ones. Great. Literally the exact same ones. Wow. Praise be to the elementals. I cannot express how happy I am to see an adventurer with a truly gentle heart. The Sylphs of Little Solace are sorely in need of aid. Pray hear me out. Being a temporary settlement, Little Solace wants for amenities, not least a stout set of defenses. Consequently, beasts from malms around are free to wander in and terrorize the hapless residents. The Ziz Gorlins and Gal Gnats that roam these parts. You guys are just trying to make me trip over my own tongue. Are especially troublesome, but slaying one of each should serve as a warning to the rest. Furthermore, perhaps you should gather 3 brownie brushes as well. They play an important role in Sylphic culture. I not claim to know the details, but what with such feral beasts prowling the forests, they are not easily come by. When you're done with the deed, seek out Kumuxio. He is slow to warn outsiders, but your good intentions will not be lost on him. My own experience speaks to this. Alright, we're literally back to doing basic bitch slaying here. Need your help to put down the Jigas? Excuse me? Alright, well... Frolic in the Forest. Tusk 1 charging. So should they get... Okay, well we gotta... Alright. Gotta do a little monster hunting. It's all nicely packed together here. One? There is. Damn it, Jade. Really gotta remember that I can start spells earlier than the meter looks, but also the enemies will get me if I don't escape quick enough. Can't wait till the last second to dodge out. Fates. I challenge my fate. I remember this song. This song was in Theater Rhythm. Skill plus 8, Vitality plus 8, Critical Hit plus 8, Piety, oh, I don't need Piety, that's for healers. Lasts 30 minutes, and gives also a plus 3 EXP bonus. Yeah, the stake is the way better option. Could see these. Ooh, that one came up very quickly on me. Switch your spindles and thread. Yeah, a little bit. Oh, oh! Fat-fingered. All food gives you a 30-minute 3% HP buff. Very useful when leveling classes. Good to know. Dancing One is still here? Dancing One can dance all day. This one's trust is not so easily earned. Here's some brownie brush. Tiny creatures called brownies. They would use their spores without particular much to paint their faces for battle. Dancing One brings brownie brushes for this one. This one can dye thread once more. This one's pleased. Dancing One kills bitey buzzy one. This one hates bitey buzzy ones. Dancing One is kind. Too kind. Many walking ones come to these one's abodes, but few are friendly like Dancing One. Perhaps this one was wrong not to trust Dancing One after all. Do I have some sort of buff here? This one asks Dancing One for forgiveness. These ones have many troubles since Walking Ones last came to our abode. This one must be careful. Always careful. But Dancing One is not like the other Walking Ones. This one can trust Dancing One. This one would ask Dancing One for help. Strange Walking Ones with bodies of steel come home of these ones. This one thinks steel ones come from Empire. Where Empire goes, many living ones become dead ones. Trees fall and bushes burn. These ones' home is in danger. Danger! This one begs of Dancing One to help this one no more. Dancing One is friends with these ones and Walking Ones, yes? Dancing One must speak to these ones here and Walking Ones in Hut House to find out more. This one has a bad feeling. This one fears steel ones are after something. But this one should speak no more. Go, Dancing One. This one depends on the kindness of Dancing One. Investigate the suspicious presence. Strange steel walking ones? Yes, this one is seen. Steel walking ones carry big boxes. Maybe walking ones hunt for shiny treasure? This one likes treasure. Oh. Shush, this one says. Steel walking ones are scary like touched ones. This one hates scary, and scary ones have scary friends. I don't think Fat Chocobo doesn't actually move quicker. It doesn't seem like it. This definitely feels faster. Fearsome types clad head to toe in steel, you say? Imperial soldiers, no doubt. Couldn't tell you what they're plotting, but I'm sure it's nothing good. Mount speed is based on their area rather than the mount itself. The smaller mounts just seem faster because that's how motion works. I got it. Men clad in strange armor. Why, now that you mention it, I did see some suspicious types as of late. They were gathering deep in the forest. Simply assumed they were adventurers. Speak with Komuxio again. Where's the spindles of thread? Not even close to where I am right now. Well, it is, but, like, it is, but isn't. Alright, let's, before it gets too late, because I gotta stop in, like, 45 minutes, at most. Once I pulled 3 hours, I'm gonna stop. I know this is kind of, like, I mean, that's the normal length for my streams. I know it's short by comparison of recent days, but I did get started late tonight. And again, this was last minute because I didn't realize that the game was going to be out of commission tomorrow when I stream. So I can't I can't stream this tomorrow night. So tomorrow night will be Mega Man. Yeah, someone here... This person's been dancing here, I think, since this morning. They're very clearly supposed to be Sonic the Hedgehog. Like civilized men and women, looking for a few good soldiers. Ah, Private Mazai, if you have a moment, I would discuss a matter most grave, which concerns the flames, and by extension, you. Perchance you're familiar with the Battle of Cartonel? Countless Eorzean Garleans massacred by an elder primal, end of an era, and so forth? Good, good. For a moment I feared you had been living in a cave the past 5 years. And surely you know the Cartonel Flats, where the battle took place, is a hellish wasteland littered with the remnants of that fateful day. Hardly anything of consequence to be found there, now, eh? Certainly nothing worth protecting, and yet in spite of that, the Eorzean Alliance continues to maintain a military presence in the region. Why do you suppose that is? Because there is something of consequence there. Allegan ruins, to be precise. They were discovered following the Calamity, and allied scholars have been studying them ever since. 3 nations working in tandem for a greater good. It should come as no surprise that it would not last. You see, Ul'dah, Limsa Lominsa, and Gridania have all formally asserted a claim to the territory. Negotiations have thus far proved fruitless, so we are to settle the dispute on the field of battle. But do not misunderstand. We won't be going to war with our allies. Hostility shall be confined in disputed territories, and we shall fight to submission, not death. So there's no cause for concern. Oh no, you won't be expected to kill your opponent, merely deprive him of the will to fight. I say you because you're the only reason I deign to share this information with is because your company needs you, Private. We'll be damned if we're going to let a foreign power lay claim to these ruins. So we need every able-bodied soldier we can muster on the front line. Oof. I expect you still have questions and concerns. Very well, speak with our man at Airship Landing. He'll tell you everything you need to know. Wow, this looks really weird. And then I also just realized it's foggy. But yeah, the game's gonna be going down for maintenance from 1 a.m. till 6 a.m. tomorrow. So, Lieutenant Stinky. Oh, that's awesome. Love your name, man. Great name. So I will not be able to stream it tomorrow night, unless I started at like 10 and stopped at 1, which I'd rather not do. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd love to do that if I had the energy, but I know I'm not. Work's gonna just destroy me again. I know it is. Yake is in need of talented thaumaturge. Shozai, I've been waiting for you, in a way. Please let me explain. Do you know the Marasaja pit? It's a prison here in Ul'dah. In prison, a man will do almost anything to keep his mind occupied. Of late, one inmate claims to hear the voice of Nald'thal. No doubt he's lost his mind after serving 100 years of a life sentence. But he knew of you by name, Shozai, and maintains the traitors demand you win the Gem of Shatodo and exchange it for his release. A farce, no doubt. I make it for nothing more than the maniacal ravings of a cell-crazed, sweaty-toothed madman. But I fear the only way to be sure is to free him of the pit. How did your tooth get sweaty? The prisoner's name is Kukuruku Tataruku. This guy, Kukuruka Tataruka. And as if his story were not proof of enough of his lunacy, he also styles himself a black mage. But such magic was lost to Eorzea centuries ago. Why does this senile charlatan think he'll fool us with such rubbish? Nevertheless, he's invoked the name of Nald'thal, and so the Order feels unwise to ignore his words. Though I'm still no believer, you have to come, as he said you would. So let's get to the bottom of this, shall we? I'm skipping like a record when I read. It may be that you are an agent of fate, or perhaps are merely a crooked old man's accomplice. In either case, I ask that you travel to Highbridge in eastern Danaland, seek out the planar fissure, rift between this world and the next, fell whatever beasts might lurk there, and water the earth with their blood. According to our jailed mummer, that's jail, not gald. Doing so will give rise to the Gem of Shatodo. Shantodo's a different character. The gem is no more than a pretty stone off mentioned in bedtime stories and tales of fairies. We shall see if it truly exists. I shall await your findings here. Return to me when the deed is done. Once again, we'll be heading to Camp Drybone. This was supposed to be Camp Drybone, not Camp Pouring Rain. Yeah, that seems safe. Let's just go in there. Mysterious floating black void? Yeah. Void scent blood. Cold blood of a creature not of this world. For some unknown reason, the humors will not coagulate. Thaumaturge, hear me. Amalja. Put your weapon up, friend. Kazag Shah means you no harm. Yeah, I killed your god a few days, like yesterday. Sorry about that. So you are the one whom Kukuruka's prophecy speaks. By your hand was the blood of these creatures spilt upon this earthen vein, was it not? What can you do about it, bub? Then you have earned this gem of Shatoto. Take it. You will know what to do with it when the time comes. Make sure you shove it up your ass thoroughly. With this, my part is done. Farewell for now. It's the asterisk. We're Bravely Default now. God, I want to stream that game someday. It's long and arduous, but the payoff of Bravely Default in second is so good. Speak with the Yaki at the Dermitage. Like civilized men with immortal flame. Speak with Komuxio. Search for spin. Okay. Oh, it hasn't been long enough. hate trying to... Yeah, oh, the steps annulled. Adjoining area central. And then we're here. This is why I bought the special edition. This is why I got it. I'm getting my money's worth out of it. I'm guessing the second Chocobo quest is how you get it to start fighting. And there's probably another one to get it to be a retainer. Huh. Okay. You'll find it funny that I still take fall damage. Juki House MD, this person was here since this morning. Some of these people just idle for days at a time. Companion fighting and Chocobo saddlebag should be the same right next to each other, yeah. I saw it was unlocked, I just didn't go to it. That was another quest that was in, Redania. Guess the cushion wasn't enough, no. I am just standing on it, so... Wait a minute, I'm heading the wrong way. Yeah, the steps annulled are that way. I will say, after playing Tears of the Kingdom for 200-something hours, I will definitely say this game could benefit by being able to put a waypoint on your map to tell you exactly where to go. I mean, the game has that, technically, but it only has that in the way that, like, only quests are marked. You want to actually find where you're going. A little harder than that. Control right-click on the map. Oh. Huh. Alright, well that... Oh, okay, and it does show up in the map. Alright, cool. Well, good to know that. Thank you. How do you get rid of it? Oh, just click it. Okay. You could share if you put flag in the chat. Oh. Alright. There we go. Oh, okay. Right-click it. Okay, there we go. Alright, cool. Well, there we go. Now I know. Bites of this I got left. Maybe like 2. Delish. Well, you certainly smell as though you've been off spilling blood, but will it take more than a waft of foulness to convince me you're an agent of divine will? I take it yours was an eventful journey. Yeah, check this thing out that I'm not going to pull out because that's not how this game is programmed. It is exactly as described in the tales. Could it truly be the gem of Shatoto? 12 be good. I can feel the magic pulsing within it. Tales tell that only the souls blessed by the grace of Naldal are entrusted with the keeping of this gem. This is beyond mere coincidence. I must investigate further. And you must assist me, Shozai. That now involves you as much as any other. Still, I cannot shake my inner skeptic. If Kukuruka somehow made contact with the outside world, he may be manipulating adventurers such as yourself for ends yet unknown to us. I will call an emergency order of the council. Other way around. Emergency council of the order. Please wait here. Almost feels like it would be different the other way around. Uh-oh. That will not be necessary. Kukuruka, what are you doing here? Have you escaped the pit? Watch your tongue, you insolent fool. Master has passed a century in meditation, communing with Naldal. You will address him with the proper respect. The jailers of Marasaja Pit are very different from the heretics of your order. Suffice it to say, they had wisdom enough to listen. Must I remind you again? The will I speak is that of Naldal himself. The true criminal is he who ignores the words of a god. Beware, Kukuruka. The 12 seldom spare those who claim their voice. This mummer's farce will bring a disaster to us all. The cause of disaster to come will be no words of mine, of that to be sure. Naldal spoke unto me. By his own declaration, the seal on the Void Gate will be broken. Once thrown open, it can be closed once more by none but he who bears the gem of Shatoto. I speak of you, Shozai Mazai. Oh god, it's the meteorite fragment from Jojo Lands all over again. The gem you hold is a mark of a mage of the black. With it in hand, you must now set forth to gather the keys needed to seal the Void Gate. Wait, you can't... I mean, you don't have the right to... I can't just let this happen. Silence, you hollow-pated prig. Those who don't listen shall not be heard. You take for yourself the title of thaumaturge, and so I will not suffer you to claim ignorance. You know as well as any the existence of a netherworld rife with shadow and monstrosity. The Void. As the power of the Void waxes, the barrier between it and our world wanes. Eventually that barrier will falter, and the Void Gate will open. Once it has, only the black magic of Eld can reseal it. This is sacrilege. As one who now commands the forces of destruction, I bid you go forth, Black Mage. The Gem of Shatoto is our sigil, the mark of the Magi devoted to the true dark art. In it you already possess the first key required to see the Void Gate sealed. You have taken the black, but time is needed before the black takes you, before it permeates mind and body, and colors of every fiber of your being is pitch black. Visit Milvanath Sacrarium. Visit Milvanath Sacrarium and hear the words of the Lalai. Oh, of Lalai, excuse me. It's one person. Bitch. This cannot stand. Do not fear the power to destroy. Master it, and with it destroy that which would destroy you. Oh, good. Right here. Wow, this is the stream where we unlocked a ton of shit. Finally got our mount. Finally joined a grand company. And now we're gonna get our first class upgrade. Probably the only one I'm gonna get on stream as well. Not necessarily, I don't know. At some point I'm gonna get Monk and Bard as well. But I don't think I'm going to worry about that for a while, since there's really no point in leveling up other classes at first, until I'm farther in the game. Master is meditating in his chambers. For Naldal always speaks, and Master must listen. He's entrusted me with guiding you on your path, but you must walk alone yet. Come again when the black has grown stronger within you. Mana Front. Restores 30% of maximum HP. That's pretty good. Soul of the Black Mage. Armory unlocked. Black Mage unlocked. Cool. Toto imbues you with dark knowledge. The next Black Mage quest will be available from Rely upon reaching level 35. Also, like, very soon. I'm 34 and I'm almost about to... Oh, no, never mind. 35 now. Perfect. Learned Fire 3, which is, if I'm not mistaken, that is a direct upgrade to Fire 1. So I should just replace it with that. Deals fire damage with a potency of 260. Grants Astral Fire 3 and removes Umbral Ice. Grants Astral Fire and removes Umbral Ice. Recast. So it's the same recast. Oh, it takes longer to cast, though. But its potency is double. 25 yards, 25 yards. I mean, that does more than double, but it also gives me 3 Astral Fires. Which is pretty good. You obtain a Soul Crystal. Soul Crystal require to change from your current class to a more specialized job. Each job has its own crystal and arms, which can be equipped via the armory chest. While using a job, you have limited access to actions from other classes. So you will, however, have access to new job-specific actions. Job levels coincide with those of the base class. When a job level rises, so does the class of the base class and vice versa. Jobs that do not have a base class, however, will start from the level required to unlock them, and their level can be raised independently of other classes and jobs. Soul of the Black Mage. Oh, so that's what those crystals are for. By changing your job to Black Mage, you may carry over hotbar and crossbar settings from Thaumaturge. As the actions from Thaumaturge may also be used when playing Black Mage, transferring these settings will allow you to readily play in a similar fashion. This option is recommended for those who have little or no experience with Black Mage. Just require time to reconsider. This window will open again. Transfer. Hello? Hold? Okay. Oh! Shit. Well, whatever. Use Fire 3 when you start your Astral Fire phase, and then switch to Fire 1. Makes sense. Oh, God. I gotta deal with those again? Oh, they redid my hotbar completely. Shit. Rename it. Oh, okay. You just updated the name by doing that. All it does was swap these two. activate it. Don't do the fucking voice. Swift casting spells cast immediately. Lucid Dreaming gradually restores own MP. Restores 30% of maximum HP. That's pretty good. Fire 3. I probably shouldn't have it there. See, I'm so used to having the buttons the way they were that it's like now like having it like this is going to take some time to get used to. Actually, that works fine. Start with 4, and then 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1. If you swap class, you can bring up the window again. Oh, okay. I mean, I barely use anything over there anyway. Doesn't matter. I mean, the hotbar's a mess. I don't have this set to be, like, anything significant right now. Black Mage. Okay, so it just replaces... Okay, so just overlaps them. Also, your 30 is sometimes you redo your HUD and add more hotbars. Yeah. Is there a way... No, that probably wouldn't help me, actually. I don't know. My friend Goob has told me that, that I should give controller options a try, because it's actually set up very very intuitively. Alliant Milva, okay. Since the black magic within you has grown stronger, Shozai, you have earned the right of my audience. I am pleased to see you do not fear your newfound powers, but then your adventurers won't ever want to embrace the new. You are now ready to set forth on your journey, to find the keys required to seal the Void Gate. Hear me well, for mine and our master's own words, and his are those of Nadal himself. Control set up well, but I am a waste on keyboard mouse, but I know people who prefer controller. Okay. Might give it a shot at some point. I don't know. The next key requires the blood of sacrifice. Travel to the Sagoli Desert in southern Thunland. Slay what fiends emerge from the planar fissure there and slake the land's thirst with their lifeblood. Once drunk, its essence shall be borne away upon the ethereal veins of the earth, and then serve to notify our friends in the wastelands that the time has come. Complete this task before you, and the Black Mage testimony you carry will shine full with a new light. Light to envelop and absorb evil. Light to show you destruction and guide you to righteousness. This light is the key. Take it with you into you, where it will forever burn bright. That is all. Do you understand accept what you must do? Yeah. This is probably going to be the final thing I do tonight. Because it is, it's almost been 3 hours, and it's almost 3:30, so... Once it hits 3 hours of stream, I'm probably gonna call it a night here. Oh god, that's very far. Well, whatever. I'll have to look up good setups, because I'm gonna need to relearn playing entirely once I do. There's no best setup. Yeah, I mean, I know. The problem I have is just I get very overwhelmed when there's a ton of options. So I need to figure out what works best for me. Because as of right now, I'm not hitting control to get any of the like second hotbar stuff. Whenever I need the second hotbar, I just click it, which isn't going to be very time efficient later on in the game. Right click. I'll look up what some other people have for their setups and adjust accordingly. Change hotbar 2 to use shift and hotbar 3 to control. I do tend to hit shift a lot, but see, the problem is just I'm not hitting those buttons when I'm using the hotbar. Well, The issue I'm having is, like, I'm not using my, like, because I'm not using the numpad. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's not the right way. It's like hitting control. Oh, I guess I could use my right hand. I don't know. Change basically everything, so play around them and see what you like. Yeah. I'm still figuring things out here. I haven't worried about it because, like, right now I'm just trying to get through the MSQ of this. Ah, no, no, no. Stop running. Oh god, they're the same level as me. Yeah, these enemies were causing me trouble before as well. Well equipped to fight them right now. Gonna need 2.5 to 3 hot bars for this class. Or 2 point, yeah. So probably not good. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm dead. I didn't even realize I was getting that give a sleep spell, yeah. I didn't realize I was getting that wrecked. Those enemies have caused me trouble before though. Like those enemies just seem to be stronger than other ones in the area. There was a clutch to slay some of them before that took me forever to do. Oh, I didn't even know this was a thing. Get the weather forecast, that's cool. Here's it down here. Ooh, that last handful of the Gardettos there was just not much salt. A couple more in there. Ooh. Wow, that took me a month and a half to get through that bag of snacks. Well worth it, though. What? Ah, I don't want to be part of the fate. Fallen Wizard, Fallen Pikeman. Deadly Cutsman. They're not too bad one-on-one. It's just once you get them, once they gang up on you, you're kind of screwed because it's a little too high for the level I'm currently at. Alright, I got more Umbral now. Okay, there's 2 enemies here, so this is rough no matter what I do. I just put one to sleep, yeah. Use ice there, but whatever. Hey, that wasn't too bad. We won the battle. Let's not lose the war here. Moves are coming out pretty quick. Gotta be careful. Yeah, I'm not... Fuck. Tried. I tried. I would have gotten ganked by that respawned dude anyway. Which I think is the worst part afterwards. Stars Dom, but swap to healer because I can get through the solo encounters, yeah. Gets a little rough once you start getting ganged up on. ultimately, I think I'm going for every role possible. I'm doing like one class, and I can't remember, or one job, and I can't remember which ones. It's Black Mage, Monk, Bard, which covers DPS, ranged, magic DPS, physical DPS. Essentially, I got all the DPSs covered. I think I was gonna go Gunbreaker. Monk is melee, Bard is phys, yeah, Dom is magic. Physical, magic, DPS. And then Monk is melee. So essentially, I've got all the DPS classes covered. And I had, like, one of every other role, like, in consideration. But I don't know which ones I'm gonna end up doing. I mean, again, it's probably gonna be a long time, if ever, before I get to that type of stuff. I'm thinking, even if I focus entirely on MSQs for the next year, I'm still not gonna be up to the end of Endwalker by the time Dawn Trail comes out. I gotta stop in like 5 minutes. I really can't try this again. Stacking up a third astral okay. Maim and Mend. Increases base action damage and HP restoration by 30%. Grants a your next fire there will require no MP and have no cast time. Ooh, that's cool. Grants a 10% chance that after each damage over time done to the next thunder... Oh my god, there's so many thunders. Surecast, that's 44. Lucid Dreaming. Actions registered on the high on the list are upgraded to those with them. What? Okay. With the acquisition of traits. Oh, okay. High Fire, 2, level 82, wow. Abilities, Transpose, Monofront. So there's 30% of maximum HP, that's the one I didn't have on there yet. That'll help to have on there. I know that got erased when I did this hotbar swap over. Alright, yeah, I gotta figure out how to better handle all this, because I'm gonna need a lot. They're taking up a lot of space too. Maybe I can futz around with that for a couple minutes here. That's weird. Why is it? Oh, you can have it set up in a square. Okay, that's cool. But if I'm not using the number pad for those, then there's no point. Definitely use at least 4. Oh, that's transparency settings. I'm like, why is that not changing the element size? That's unseeable. That's not even good. 100's okay. 90's alright. 4th, you can put common spells as a sprint, mount, emotes, common items, yeah. It's not terrible. I could definitely see that being... By default, the first 3 hotbars are individual, while 4 through 10 are shared. Okay. can maybe see doing this to save some space here, but I don't know. The screen management's going to be the worst part of this, I think. Since I'm going straight forward, they should all just be a line, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into this a bit more. I kind of don't like it being that small. But also, before I tried changing because the thing is, also remove numbers, change the size, and break apart some elements. Yeah. The problem I had earlier when I first started is, I'm sure you could see this looking at the stream preview, looking at the stream, but the screen quality of people watching isn't going to be the best, and it looks bad when I upload it to YouTube as well. I was purposely trying to mess around with lower resolution so it would match what my stream output is, which wouldn't be a problem if I could just stream at 1080p, but unfortunately, because I can't, that means that, unfortunately, it looks a little blurry to everyone else watching, because it's never going to be full resolution, and it just gets squished, which is unfortunate. Maybe I could change the base output somehow. I don't know. Alright, I don't know. Anyway, it's 3:45. I have to stop. I will... All your graphics settings are set up right. They are the issue... Okay, so here's the thing. I'm playing on 1600 by 900. Looks fine on my computer. Looks great on my computer. The problem is that I'm streaming at 720p. And because of that, I'm streaming at 1280 by 720. Because if I stream higher than that, I get encoding overloads, and it'll also break my entire stream setup right now. It'll break all my elements. So because of that, it's compressing down the visual to fit in the 1280 by 720 screen, and it just looks like kind of like garbagey. There's a lot of artifacting and blurring. Not a ton. It's not unwatchable. Like, you're watching it right now, and it should probably look okay, but it's definitely not as good as it could be. Like, from where I'm seeing, it looks crisp and clean, but it's not going to look like that to anyone watching this, especially anyone watching it on YouTube when I upload it. It tends to get like another kind of quality hit when it goes up there. I don't know. I would really like to just stream at 1080p, but it's really difficult. My computer tends to, like... It's not old, but it tends to start chugging if I start doing certain things with it, which is unfortunate. Even setting up a webcam kind of hurts it. I've talked about this all before, though. But, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of where I am right now. Anyway, Black Mage is going to be a whole mess of stuff. I'll look into it. I don't know when I'm going to stream this next, actually. Tomorrow, if I stream, well, as I said, game's going down for maintenance tomorrow, so I wouldn't be able to stream this anyway after 1 a.m. After 12:30 a.m., actually, because they'll kick me out. They'll kick you out 30 minutes early. So tomorrow, if I stream, it's going to be Mega Man Star Force 2. Probably going to still focus on that during the week. We'll see. I might maybe go back to 14 at some point this week, maybe Wednesday or Thursday. If I get the parts to do the model thing, I might do one of those this week. A modeling stream. Or I might wait. I don't know. I'm not going to be here the Friday and Saturday again, most likely. So we'll have to see how things play out. But I want to definitely keep hitting the streams as hard as I can here. Anyway, though, thank you so much for coming. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for following. Thank you again. Thank you so much for the advice, Diamond Guy. I appreciate it a ton, because I'm still very new to this game, despite playing it for 3 days and 12 hours. A Sprout doing Steel Rain in the North Shroud, baby, if you want to get in quick. Okay. But yeah, I'm new to this. I'll get the hang of it eventually, maybe. By the time I lose the Sprout when I've finished Stormblood, yeah, by then I'll probably have the hang of it. There's a lot to it, don't worry. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for being understanding about it. But yeah, if you want to watch more streams, I guess check out my page. Check out who's streaming right now. I guess I could check to see if anyone streaming. Again, it's really weird saying this now that the team page is gone for my team. It sucks. Bluebird Breeze is streaming. I could give them a follow. They're not usually streaming at this time. You know what? I'm gonna throw them a raid because it's always nice. They try really hard, and she deserves a raid when we can. So I'm gonna throw a raid to her. Say hello. Stop on by if you want to see Majora's Mask. That's cool. Majora's Mask is a great time. Alright, thank you for stopping by. I'll probably be back tomorrow, if not Tuesday. You'll have a great evening, and thank you for coming. Good night.